role of Surf Simply in my surfing experience has been a level of guided instruction, among other things, that I never could have imagined would be so robust and sophisticated and specific and demystified. This is coupled with a very, very remarkable stay with food, lodging, and so many other wonderful parts of the experience.
Surf Simply is as amazing as it sounds like it is online. Now I have this well-developing set of skills that lets me be more comfortable in different conditions, catch more waves, obviously have more fun, and it sounds crazy that that can all happen in a week, but it really can.
The first time I ever tried surfing, I think I was like 14. I was just really bad for a really long time. And a couple years ago, I got excited about surfing again and still just really struggled with fundamentals. And when I heard about Surf Simply and I looked into it a little bit, I just knew that this was the place to come to really dial it in.
We search online, which is pretty easy to tell Surf Simply is awesome online. I was initially honestly hesitant about the wait and how long, because I love surfing and I just want to get better now and faster. But finally, I realized I have to get here based on the research that I did and enter every lottery possible to get back. So.
I've been surfing for approximately 7 years, and I'm grateful to have 5 stays at Surf Simply behind me. I keep coming back because I'm convinced there's not any other place on this earth that has such a strong amount of a coaching culture applied to surf with very specific individualized instruction.
First time I ever surfed was at Surf Simply in 2012. It's just a really great program all around. I know what I'm gonna get, and this new resort is gorgeous.
The program that they've developed at Surf Simply is an immersive experiential education program. You will be in the water with a coach 3 hours a day. You'll spend another hour going over video footage and really breaking down what's happening, what you're doing well, what needs improvement, and they're just so positive and so technical.
They really are able to teach you the biomechanics of surfing and how to really position your body in the waves, step by step, breaking it down.
Rue Harry, it's they made it a sport. The coaching, the video, it's thought out on so many different levels, and it's just really down to science. It's really, really great.
Was my coach, and she was amazing. Worked really well with me. At the beginning of my stay, the waves were really big, and she figured that out right away and how to make the most of those sessions with me.
Will was my coach. Awesome. He kind of demonstrated, hey, you're actually halfway there. You just need to take this one other step, and if you do that, then you've really leveled up. So.
Harry was great, and just really breaking down all the really fine tuning and details of surfing.
My coach was Jesse, and it was just a wonderful experience. Very insightful to be able to see exactly what you're doing and what the goals to advance are to be, and have it all be very demystified.
My instructor was Derek. I've known him for a while. He's got great energy. When there were bigger days, I'm like, we'll wait for a lull, just really trying to just have fun.
Jordan is an amazing coach. She's so positive and just smiling all the time. And the feedback that she gives and the coaching cues are all really precise.
I was very fortunate to have excellent conditions during my week here, and the waves were very much to my liking. I got to see a great variety of much bigger, more aggressive waves at the start, but for me personally, they were very fun.
I would say the highlight of the week was surfing the biggest swell of my life. Surfing 7 feet waves and being able to prove to myself that I could do it.
Probably best wave was a left I got this morning that I was finally able to link carving turns on and get more weight in my back foot. So I was really excited about that, and then move my feet around on the board.
The highlight of my week was learning specifically how to identify the proper takeoff of a wave and what to do with it, specific to a shortboard. Shortboards, although I could stand up and ride on them, it was always very mysterious. What the heck was I supposed to do? And what I learned out of this is going to unlock a lot of shortboarding breaks that otherwise I thought were just not quite for me.
I can't tell you that there is like one highlight. I could just say that the whole experience was amazing. The icing on the cake is that the resort is really beautiful and the food is incredible, and it's just a really beautiful environment. Everybody here is so welcoming and warm and fun.
Well, I got barreled, so that was really cool. It did not get caught on camera. The day before, I was really trimming down the line, and a few people told me, "You look like you're about to get barreled," and I just needed to, tuck in or stall a little. And then the next day I was on the same wave, and I just tucked in, saw the water overhead, and I was like, cool, and it just popped out of it.
And massage therapists are not just good at relaxation techniques. The work they do feels more on the lines of like a physical therapist.
I would say in particular, the massage was really key for me. I mean, I was definitely hurting and my muscles were sore, so kind of get a massage felt kind of it loosened things up, and I was kind of ready to go the next day.
Yeah, if Andrea hadn't been here, coaching us through all the foam rolling and all the stretching, I personally wouldn't have been able to, go through this whole week with as much physical ability as how she was able to get out of us in the stretching class.
I think the best non-surfing highlight for the week was getting to bond with such a wonderful group after so many months of isolation, very specific to this confusing year we're all going through.
The luck of Surf Simply. There's always cool people. That's what I hear from all the staff. Yeah, this week happened to be really interesting because everybody may have been surfing a decent amount.
The rest of the guests at the resort were really great people, all accomplished individuals. So we're all just not taking this experience for granted and just enjoying every minute of it together.
To explain a week at Surf Simply, it is a very unique experience, unlike anything else that I imagine is on this earth. Where for me personally, the focus is on very individualized surf instruction. Along the way though, I very much enjoy all the other parts of it too. The wonderful camaraderie among the group that comes here, the legendary cooking from the chef and his team, and the extraordinary efforts of the media team making the most dramatic photos and videos of myself and the whole crew here surfing.
It's a great place to come with a couple close friends. You spend a lot of time with them, you have good conversation, you feel a sense of accomplishment, beautiful climate, it feels kind of wild here. It's not like some cookie cutter place, you feel like you're kind of traipsing on an adventure.
Shout out to Dennis. All his cooking was like phenomenal. His food was just amazing.
Everything tastes really fresh. The flavors are really good. They go out of their way to accommodate any special dietary need. My only criticism would be it made me overeat like every meal because it was so good.
What Dennis and the team do with the food is just elevated. It's really exceptional. I can tell you confidently that I've never had better food consistently in Costa Rica than I had at Surf Simply.
It's still great to know that I can progress and somewhat pick up where I left off and yet not have it be a constant part of my life. So it kind of really gave me a lot of hope for the coming years.
Super excited. I mean, I feel like this year kind of I was on like a steady progression of my surfing, and I feel like in the last week it's just kind of like hopped up like 2 or 3 levels.
I just want to say thank you. It was awesome, and thank you to the coaches for investing in me, and yeah, thank you for the continued support. You know, I know Surf Simply is gonna, continue to just kind of be there for a good resource to, keep progressing my surfing. So thank you in advance.
Surf Simply's open. Like, it's a huge, that's great. The world's starting to circle. Really, really grateful, and it's just amazing week.